Everyone else is talking about it, so why not us? Let's talk about Slave One. Welcome back to the Junk Room, everybody. It's me, the Junkman, coming back at you with our new video. That's right, it's time to talk Slave One. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, if you're on Star Wars social media, if you're anywhere related to Star Wars, you've heard the news, at least the mislabeling of news, that Lucasfilm, Disney, has renamed Boba Fett's ship. Now, if you hadn't, let's just lay it out here. Some guys that work for Lego said that they've been told by Disney not to use the name Slave One. They're just going to call it Boba Fett Starship. And that sent a rage around the internet, as you can imagine. You know how it is. Something happens on the internet, everybody blows it way out of proportion, but sometimes it's needed to be blown. What's wrong, Curtis?
I tell you, Junkman, I'm outraged. This is all Kathleen Kennedy's fault to ruin Star Wars with her female agenda. I'm so angry.
I'm sure you're very angry about that. Anyway, so we know at least Lego that's not going to use the title Slave One. Now, let's be honest with why. Let's not sit here and sugarcoat it. Let's just be honest. This is Disney, Lucasfilm, trying to calm a storm before it starts. Why? Because they know they'll release a Slave One toy, and someone that has Twitter will see it at a store, take a picture of it, and put it on Twitter, and then the woke mob army will get upset at Disney. You know what's going to happen. So you can kind of understand. You can't blame Disney for this because, hey, it's us. It's the people that get on Twitter, not us, but the woke mob on Twitter that complains about everything. So from a financial standpoint, or from Disney's standpoint, you got to understand, hey, we put a toy out there for kids with the name Slave on it. Some jackass is going to get on Twitter, take a picture of it, and make a mountain out of a molehill. Now, what about the fans? I've seen some fans angry and upset about it, and mostly because it's been worded wrong that they're going to change the name of Boba Fett's ship. As far as we know yet, no. So far, the name's not changed. They're just not going to use it for marketing. Now, they may go in later, change the name. I really doubt that. I really do. But hey, we are talking about Disney here. Who knows? I think this is my own personal belief that they just won't use the name anymore. Not just in marketing, but I don't think you're going to see it. I don't think you're going to see it in media. I don't think you're going to see it in books. I don't think you're going to hear it on the Boba Fett show. You might think they'll just say, hey, get in my ship or something. They're going to try their best not to use the name at all, but not officially kill the name or not use the name. That way they don't get any slack for renaming it. They just don't name it. That's just my theory right there. Now, as you know, fans have got all upset. Some fans are upset. Some are saying, calm down. It's nothing that big. Here's what's bothering me more than anything. It seems if you get on social media and you talk about how you don't like that name was changed or dropped, I should say, people on Twitter get angry at you, or social media, I shouldn't just say Twitter. They get angry at you. Hey, calm down. It's just a toy. It's just a movie. It doesn't affect the movie, the story, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we get that. Can't we voice our opinion on how we feel about something without being told we're angry or we're upset about it? Most of the Star Wars fans I know that have complained or said something about it, about not liking it, they're not upset, they're not angry, they're just like, this is stupid. And that's my whole point of the thing. It's stupid. You put Slave One on the box since 1981, hell, the diecast since 1980. Why change now? Other than trying to stop a shitstorm online before it happens. But yes, to me, it's pretty stupid. It's nothing to get really angry about, I don't think. But it's also, you shouldn't get yelled at and talked down to if you voice your opinion and think it's stupid. I know I feel it's stupid that they feel they can't market it, but I can understand from Disney's side what they're trying to do.
What they're trying to do, I'll tell you exactly what they're trying to do. They're trying to ruin Star Wars. Disney bought Star Wars just to ruin it because they hate it because men like it. Men like it overall. Now, some girls like Star Wars, don't get me wrong.
And here's something else I've seen of people trying to defend Disney while just saying the real reason. They're just trying to, calm a shitstorm. I see this. Well, parents don't know what Slave One is. If you tell your, if a kid tells his parents, or I tell my wife, I hear a lot of married Star Wars fans say that. If I tell my wife, go to Walmart and get little Johnny for Christmas, the Slave One, that she'll go there and she won't know what it was. I don't understand this. I've heard this said a lot. I don't understand this one at all. So let me get this right. This lady who knows nothing about Star Wars, or man, you're going to send out to buy something. She doesn't know what Slave One is because she doesn't know Star Wars. But yet, she can read on the box Boba Fett Starship. She can translate that means Slave One. But if it says Slave One Boba Fett Starship, she gets all confused, or he, and can't figure it out and don't know what to get Johnny. What? That makes no sense. But I've heard a lot of people use that excuse. It's just for marketing. No one knows what Slave One is except for diehard fans. Hey, if you tell your grandma to go buy you the Millennium Falcon, chances are she's not going to know what that is either. Are they going to drop the name Millennium Falcon? Oh, no. I don't think so. Now, again, I've seen some of the people overreacting that are the Star Wars fans. They're ruining my childhood. They're changing everything. Calm down. Now, I've been tweeting a lot about this week on Twitter, and people's been telling me to calm down, although I'm just wasting time mostly. I'm not upset about it. I'm more just hurt by it, let down by it. I mean, I've seen it. I've seen Walrus Man become Ponda Baba. I've seen Hammerhead. I've seen everything I love get renamed. Forlom and Zuckus. And now we just won't use Slave One. Hey, I'm still going to call it Slave One, and I'm sure you're going to still call it Slave One. So don't get all hurt. And I've seen people make YouTube videos angry about it. A lot of angry people out there, like Curtis.
This all makes me so angry. You know what I heard on Doomcock? He told me his sources said they're going to change the name of Slave One to Brie Larson. Oh my God, Kathleen Kennedy sucks.
But again, it's no big deal. Maybe if you see the Boba Fett show and they call it Melvin Starship or something, then you can say, hey, what's going on here? Hell, knowing Disney, they'll probably blow it up in the first episode. That way they won't even have to deal with it anymore. But again, just because you see someone online complaining that Disney dropped the name on the merchandise, it doesn't mean they're angry, doesn't mean they're upset, doesn't mean they can't voice their opinion. They're not, when they say, oh my God, I can't believe they took Slave One off a toy. They're not saying, oh my God, it ruined Star Wars. The story's not the same. Hey, you can change the name of Millennium Falcon and Star Wars is still going to be Star Wars to me. But please, don't change the name of the Falcon. Don't change the X-Wing. And I don't think Disney's going to change Slave One. Again, I think they're just not going to use it, which is just stupid. Sorry. If you get offended because you walk into a store that says slave, you see a toy with slave written on it, you're offended, guess what? Disney, Lego, Star Wars, Lucasfilm, they're not the jackass. You're the jackass being offended by everything. And let's just say you're one of those parents or kids that get offended by everything. What's more offensive? You buy a Boba Fett ship, give it to your son because it says Boba Fett Starship. He takes it home, puts it together, plays with it, loves it, starts looking into it. Hey, Mom, did you know this shit was called the Slave One? Uh-oh. So here you are, easily offended, and you bought your kid a toy called a slave, and you didn't know it. If they put it on the box, you would have known it, and you could have made a decision right there if you wanted your son to play with it or not. But now, no. Now your son's going to play with a Slave One, and you're the type to get easily offended. It's too late now. He's already fallen in love with Boba Fett ship. The way I fell in love with it back in 1981. Oh, it came with that little plastic Han and carbonite. That was good, but hey, I had a glass. I could put Han Solo in it, put it in the freezer, have my own Han and carbonite. But again, look, I know Disney's doing this for a merchandise reason. I said on Twitter a few years ago that they were going to do this. I was more than just joking around, but hey, this times we live in. Every company's trying to show how woke they are before they get caught being non-woke or asleep or whatever you call it. And Star Wars fans, you've got to calm down a little bit. I know it's stupid that they changed the name, or dropping the name, I should say. All that's dumb and everything, but don't get too passionate about it. Again, voice your opinion. And all you guys that see people voicing their opinion, don't attack them saying, oh, why are you so angry? It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the story. Well, maybe for some of us it does matter. Maybe we get enjoyment going into this store, seeing something we grew up on still being sold to kids the way it was sold to us. Maybe we get some enjoyment out of that. Is that so wrong? Is that wrong that we want to buy a toy that says Slave One? That we're not offended by a word? We're not offended by the way letters are arranged? Okay? And if you see a Star Wars fan online upset about it, let him be upset about it. But don't go overboard being upset about it. Don't say it's ruining Star Wars and shit like that. You know, just say it's stupid that they're doing it. That's all you got to say. Stupid that they're doing it.
You think it's stupid they're doing it? It's Disney. Everything they do is stupid when it comes to Star Wars.
Well, what do you think about all this, Curtis?
How do I feel about it? I hate it. They're ruining Star Wars. They're taking everything that men like about Star Wars, like Boba Fett, Slave One, Han Solo, and they're gonna ruin it for all of us. They hate Star Wars.
Curtis, the angry YouTuber. Well, I guess that's all I wanted to say. Some of you guys asked my opinion. Some of you seen it on Twitter, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it. I was going to wait till maybe there's some more official renaming or something like that, which I don't think there will be. I think Disney just hush about it and not going to put it on toys. But hell, I can't tell you the last time I saw a Slave One in a toy anyway. I can't tell you the last time I saw a Slave One at a store anyway. I guess that's it. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Is that a mountain out of a molehill? Are fans overreacting? Is Disney overreacting? Are people that see the word slave overreacting? Let me know all that and more in the comments. And please, thumb up so I know you like my content. Subscribe to the channel. And we'll talk again soon.
Junkman. Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.